Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about the three full-size perfumes I've received for the holidays, as well as a resolution, 2022 perfume no buy. And that means the entire year, I'm not going to buy any fragrance products for the entire year of 2022. So if you'd like to hear more about this, please stay tuned. All right, so hey guys, let's start with what I received for the holidays. So first off, I want to welcome back Vanilla Woods to my collection. If you will remember, I did have this. I used it up and I was not going to repurchase another bottle because I felt like it was a little bit too much rose for me. But upon having other vanillas and just going through my collection over the year, I actually missed Vanilla Woods. So I have brought it back to my collection and I'm really happy to have it back. It is a beautiful sort of pear vanilla with some rose. It's very comforting. It's a clean perfume. It's great for alleviating stress. It's very calming. It's a type of perfume that you can just wear at home or perhaps to the office, and it's not too much, and it's something more for you. I think that's how I'm going to use it. I like to use perfumes like this more for just if I'm going to be around the house or doing something. I just want to feel a little bit of comfort. This falls into sort of my comfort perfume category. And when I did receive this, I actually wanted to show you. It came as a set, so you got a travel. I got a travel roll-on. So right here. And this is a book that I've been wanting to read for a long time. And so Barbara Stegeman is the founder of the 7 Virtues. And she wrote this book about a woman's guide to living and leading in an illogical world, which I can't wait to add that to my reading list for 2022. So that all came with a great little set. So happy to have that. So never say never when you sort of give up on perfumes, or sometimes you just think, gosh, I really miss that one. So this is back. The next one is obviously Chanel No. 5 Low. And how I came about wanting this one is over the summer, I had lunch with one of my friends, and it was an outdoor seating situation, and she came up to the table and she smelled incredible. And so I said, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? And it was Chanel No. 5 Low. So ever since then, I wanted my own bottle, and it's really just, it's a really fresh take on Chanel No. 5, a little powdery as well. So can't wait to dig into this, probably closer to the maybe warmer weather, but happy to have this one. And then the last one that's new is a whiff of waffle cone. I think a lot of people know about this fragrance. It's from Imaginary Authors, and this one, they have the notes in the back. So vanilla, heavy cream, salted caramel, amorous, orgeat, don't know what that is, Saigon cinnamon, and I guess then it smells like an ice cream shop. So that's the note. I do like this. It's very comforting as well. So this is this is going to be a comfort fragrance in the comfort category. I've been thinking about my fragrances in categories just recently. So, this is one that's great in the cooler weather, or if you just want to feel comfort, because it's, who doesn't like the smell of waffle cones or an ice cream shop? So I do like this, and I'm really happy to have it. So those are the 3 new additions to my perfume collection. They slid in right under the wire of 2021, the end, because they're the last ones that are going to come into my collection for an entire year. So as I mentioned in my intro, that's correct. I am going to do a no buy for the entire year of 2022. And the rules are simple. It's simply no fragrance purchases at all for the entire year. And I have to tell you, I know it's going to be tough because we're only 4 days into 2022, and I'm already sort of making a list of my 2023 wish list. Because whenever I get the urge or I hear about a new perfume, I'm just going to go to my notebook and write it down in my 2023 wish list. And hopefully that will get rid of sort of the urge to have this running list of things that I might want to purchase in a year. But I have to tell you, the reasons why I'm doing this is that I have 5 main reasons. And the first one is I want to get my collection to, somewhere between 10 and 12 fragrances. It is driving me crazy that I've got too many fragrances, even though I have a very modest collection for fragrance enthusiasts. And, I watch a lot on YouTube, and most people that really are into perfume have a lot more than me. But I just, I got into this in 2020 and kind of rode the wave into 2021, just with everything going on in the world. And this was a new obsession for me. So I went a little crazy, I think. And it drives me crazy to have perfume that I'm not wearing, and also that I like. But sometimes I use a perfume that maybe is really cheap or I don't like as much because I want to use it up then to get to the next one. And so I'm not even using the ones that I really love because I have this thing up. I need to use things up and then, be all tidy and all that. So anyway, it's a challenge. So I do want to use what I have, and I want to use the ones that I really love as well, not just the ones that I feel like, okay, this is 30 mil, I can run through this in a month and then get rid of it, and that's one less perfume. Instead, I can really be more deliberate and really take the time. What I do with my perfume is I designate one perfume for each month. That way I focus on that one and concentrate on that one and try to make a dent, and also really get to know that perfume, because I don't even think you can know perfume after just sometimes a week, just because, there's a lot of, depending, where you are, what you're doing, subtleties, and also it just smells differently sometimes. And so anyway, I like to spend a quality 30 days with each perfume. And for instance, in January, I'm doing Bibliothèque by Rado. So that is my January perfume. And I actually get a lot of pleasure out of planning out my year of which perfume I'm going to choose for which month. Call me crazy. That's just part of what I love about perfume. Also, I want to save money. So as we all know, these are pricey acquisitions, and I really want to save money in terms of, obviously I have more perfume that I can even use up in a couple years. So I really just want to, be more deliberate and obviously save money. Also, fewer perfumes are going to be, I want them to be special. Remember, just, think about anything that you have, whether it's a new perfume or maybe, a luxury handbag. If you had one or two, those are really special to you, if you have something like that. And that feeling of having that one thing that's really special and precious, I'm really missing that when you acquire so much. So I want it to be more meaningful. I want each perfume that I have for me to really just, love it and make it more precious and have a more in-depth experience with each fragrance. So that's really part of it as well. And the 5th one I wrote, which I've already kind of alluded to, but it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy having all these perfumes, which, it's not that many. I don't even know how many I have right now. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm going to say I have 25. I mean, perhaps I'll do maybe mid-year, I'll do an update perfume collection video just to see where I'm at. But it's just driving me crazy. So for all those reasons, I want to get my collection down to maybe 12. I want to use what I have. I want to be more deliberate, save money. I want to have fewer perfumes so that they're more special to me. I want to be super excited about each one and feeling like it's precious. And then just the overall thing about my personality, that it's, pretty much they're just driving me crazy. So I hope that you'll stick with me this year. I won't be having any hauls, but what I will do is maybe after I do a perfume per month, I could give you an update on that perfume because I'll have worn it for 30 days, and I can do sort of a mini in-depth review. Also, feel free if you want to join my challenge. Please subscribe, number one, and if you want to join my challenge, put in the comments, hashtag no buy challenge 2022 or something like that, and maybe join me to see if we can do this. I'm going to need support, and so I'm leaning on all of you. And I hope that, I think having this outlet of YouTube will help me be actually a more successful no-buy person, because I can share my experiences with you. And if I'm having like a hard month where I really want to buy something, maybe, making a video about it and having you guys comment and help me out will be helpful. But please, if you haven't subscribed already, please join me for additional perfume related content. Even though I'm taking this 365-day journey of no hauls and no new perfume purchases, I will still be talking about perfume, and I'll be on here maybe talking about the challenges, or maybe talking about what I really want in 2023, or maybe going more in depth into all the perfumes that I already have, and maybe some collection videos like new, vanillas and things like that. So looking forward to just being more deliberate and just, being more deliberate. That's mindful, I guess, about this new hobby that I have. The other thing that I want to mention is one of my favorite gifts that I got this holiday is actually it's a book. And because part of the thing I love about perfume is learning more about it, the process, and just everything. So I actually received the big book of perfume, and this is by Nez, and this is really a fantastic book. It's like A to Z about every possible thing you can want to know about perfume, through, like how it all got started back in the ancient times, to how scientifically you smell things, how your body works, and how you, like the olfactory system. And then it goes into raw materials and synthetic materials. It goes into different types of jobs, positions that you can hold in the perfume industry. It has a glossary. It's like a fabulous book for people like us that love perfume. And so what I thought I would do at the end of each video is maybe just read a little bit of something that was of particular interest to me, and maybe just, end it like that. And let me know back down in the comments if this would be super boring for you, or if you, and I'm not talking about reading a whole chapter, but just a little something. And here's an example. So, here's some stats. So 400 is the average number of different receptors in humans. Rodents have 1,000 and elephants have 2,000. So obviously we're not really smelling that much that's going on in the world. Let's just put it that way. And anyone with an animal knows that, my dog, he can smell things through walls. So, and then there are 10 million, is the number of olfactory neurons located in the olfactory mucosa at the back of the human nose. Well, that's a lot. And then 1 second is the maximum time it takes for olfactory information to be processed within the brain, from detection to perception and conscious awareness. Wow, if 1 second is the maximum, the minimum, it could be, I guess, a millisecond. And then 10 cm squared, 10 cm squared, the surface area of our olfactory mucosa, if laid out flat, equivalent to a large postage stamp. All right, so that's not that big, but anyway, so that's just, interesting stats. But I would just pick something, and maybe it would be just a little blurb about, a raw material, say, how does vanilla come upon us, or how do they get bergamot, something like that. Let me know if that might be interesting. And literally, I'm talking just, kind of seconds on that type of thing. So everyone, I hope that you will continue to support me, even though I'm doing a no-buy, and I hope that actually some of you might join me and be, a little bit of inspiration to get into the new year really enjoying what we already have and using things up before they go bad, and just really just diving into, you know, all the really, we have a lot already. I think when I'm talking to people that are love perfume, we probably have enough. um, but anyway, it's a challenge, and I want to take it this year and see if I can do it. And I'm hoping that you will join me. So please, you know, comment below, tell me what your thoughts are if you'd love to join this. And I look forward to having you on my journey of a no buy 2022 for perfume. And yeah, so I really look forward to it, and I hope that you will join me. I hope all of your New Year's have started off well, and I'll be back soon with perfume-related content. And until then, everyone stay well. All right, bye-bye.